Food is an art of its own. Calasag Pop-Up is a Baltimore-based collective of culinary artists who explore the history and culture of the Philippines through its cuisine.
I love it. I love me some Filipino food. Dylan and Mary Rose are here to give us a preview and tell us more. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Thank you for being here.
Filipino food. Ooh, this is the first time we had Filipino food on our show.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So what made you guys decide to do that route?
This is just the food that we've been making for our whole lives. A lot of our parents came here and they made this food for us, but they couldn't necessarily use it in a business aspect, and now we're kind of like returning back to the food of our roots.
Yeah, it's just like home cooking that we want to share with everyone.
That's fantastic. So I'm not super knowledgeable about Filipino food. What makes it different? What makes it stand out?
Well, Filipino food is really like the ultimate Asian fusion. You have like all the trading routes and everything. It's a central location, and a lot of like the colonialism, just getting
Spanish
different
influence.
foods. Yeah, Spanish influence,
Malaysian.
Japanese, Chinese, you know, all the different trade routes and
Definitely
stuff.
get into that.
Right? I love me some adobo. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's one of my
adobo's the
favorite
best.
foods.
That's the national dish of the
Yep,
Philippines.
super good.
Oh, I'll have to try that.
Yeah, you
so
do.
what inspired you to start this business?
Basically, all of us are musicians and artists, and we
Cool.
kind of all knew each other through that. And it's just something we've always loved, and now people are starting to take notice. It was always something like I would bring Filipino food to school, and people would be like, "Oh,
Yummy,
that's
I
so."
want some.
People would think it was so weird, but now that there's a few chefs who are kind of pushing the movement forward, more people are interested in what we're doing. So we thought right now is the ripe time to do it.
Definitely. And why pop-up dinners?
Why
They're just
pop-up?
kind of easier as far as like getting started. There's less overhead, and you have you know, free movement kind of to
Yeah.
go to where the people are versus where the people come to you.
Nice. And what do you have
Yes,
here?
I see some concoctions in the making.
We
in the future.
have
What is this?
Halo Halo, which is a Filipino dessert drink, and Halo Halo actually
gosh.
stands for mix mix. So you'll see when we make it exactly what mix mix
Oh.
means.
Well, I'm excited. I can't wait. Let's do it.
Okay. So
Talk us through what you're doing.
So it's a shaved ice
Ooh.
type
Okay.
of dessert. So you start with a little bit of shaved ice.
And then what is this?
this, so this is, you have all these different types of sweet beans and jellies. This is actually red mung beans. So
I don't think I've ever had that before.
I don't think I have
it's
either.
good. They're like sweet beans.
Oh, cool.
They use it a lot in like Japanese desserts too.
Gotcha.
Okay. So we're just putting a little, maybe like an inch of shaved ice at the bottom. Then we're putting our red mung beans on top.
Nice.
About
What's-
3 teaspoons.
Yeah. I mean, it's the thing about this. This
Can we
is
mess it up?
no. That's
Just
the
load
thing
it
about
in?
Filipino food is it's all preference. So if
Gotcha.
you want it to be sweeter with one thing, you can make it however you want. Usually, if you're in the Philippines getting this,
Yeah.
it's like a huge cup that size, and
my
it's
gosh.
filled with like 10 different things. So,
Yeah, people
Super
put
yummy.
flan in it. People put there's this stuff called gulaman.
I love the multicultural influence.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else are you guys gonna put in here?
We got jackfruit, which is
Ooh.
indigenous to the Philippines.
Another fruit that I've never.
I know, me.
Yeah,
I'm
you're gonna
learning so
taste
much
it.
today.
It's really, really good.
So while you guys are doing this, I have to ask, obviously this is a collective. What brings you all together? You mentioned you're artists, musicians, you're doing various things. How does it work, this collective format?
Yeah.
So basically, we come up with a menu by certain people just like throwing their ideas out, and then when we have a pop-up, we actually work together, and we'll work on one recipe like 6 to 7 times in a row to make sure that we all agree upon the way that it tastes. And we all just hang out, listen to music together, go to shows together.
Good
we're
vibes.
we're all really good friends, and we're all interested in art and all of these different things.
So art, creativity, food, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, never.
And we're about to do the finish.
So we're adding some of our
Yeah.
finishing touches here. What is this that we're putting in? Is it mango?
This is the jackfruit.
This is the fruit.
This
Oh,
is
that's the fruit
jackfruit.
that you just mentioned that I did not know.
And then I'm gonna throw some of this. This is actually half and half condensed milk and evaporated milk. So,
Oh my
So we're
God.
almost out
very
of time.
sweet.
Let's do one in completion.
Okay, got it.
There we go.
Grab one.
Oh my
I
gosh,
love how
this
there are so
looks
many ingredients.
Good.
Yeah,
I
this
have
is
to try
ube
it.
ice cream, purple yam, and cornflakes.
You're making me
Yum.
so hungry.
We have a
You
little
wanna try
American
it?
twist with the
Sure.
cornflakes.
Dun, dun, dun. Ready? I'm gonna
Go
give you
for it.
my
Let me know
honest
how it is.
opinion. So if I don't like it, I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay.
Is it good?
Super good.
good?
It's so good.
That's
oh my
awesome.
goodness. It's
Yeah.
so soothing. It's like
Yeah,
a
it's super
vacation in a
sweet.
cup.
Yeah.
Where can we find more information about you?
Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and GoFundMe, Calasag Pop-Up. Just
Cool.
type it in, Google it, and you'll find us.
There you go,
Oh my
and you can
gosh.
help at home. Thank you so much for being
All
with
right,
us.
thank
I
you.
can't wait to try
So
this.
good, Christina.
Yum.